If you are looking for a glowy yet matte and sultry look this fall and winter season, then I've got you covered. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So Dior has done it again and they have come out with yet another set of products. We have the new reformulated and repackaged Glow Maximizer palette. Now I did already use this. I created a full look today and to be honest, I don't think that this is any different formula-wise from the previous version. Even though that's the case, we do have new shades in this range. We have the Peachy Glow as well as the Amber Glow, both of which are new to this collection. This palette has always had a multi-use design where you can use it as blush, as a highlighter, as an eyeshadow, and today I even use it as a lipstick topper. Now there's 4 different finishes in this palette. We have a pearlescent, a metallic, a glitter, and a duochrome glow shade, all of which can be used seamlessly to apply on the skin. Dior uses very innovative technology with these palettes where they use an ultra fine powder that's deposited in gel, and this gives you a seamless type of glow upon application that really blends into the skin without looking too chunky. This beige-like shade is the glitter formula, and even though this has a lot of glow, I do feel like out of the other 3, you will find that this has the chunkiest glitter in there, and it's meant to be that way because again we do have 4 different finishes in this palette, and I will show you exactly how I use this. Dior also released a setting powder, and this is supposed to mattify your skin. It's supposed to give you a filter-like effect, and I'm honestly not surprised with that given that their new bronzer has just been amazing. Their new powder formulas are just out of this world. I really have been enjoying them, and I just simply had to get this to try it out. There are different shades in this formula. I opted for shade number 2 in light because I wanted to use this to brighten my under eyes while setting my concealer, and this did just that. So let me go ahead and zoom you guys in and let me show you how I use these products to achieve this beautiful, flawless fall glowy look. I already applied my base today. I did use Dior's stick foundation as well as their Skin Correct concealer underneath my eyes. Just blended everything in to give a nice and glowy base. Now let's get into the next step. I always also start off with some sort of lip balm on my lips just to make sure my lips are nice and hydrated before any kind of lip product. So today I did use the Lip Maximizer. This one is in shade 67, and I will leave all the information down below in the description box for all of the products that I use today. Now that I have my base makeup, I am going in to my bronzer, and if you watch my channel, you know how much I have been loving this bronzer. This is in the matte formula by Dior, and I am just using this Mario brush to go into the bronzer and just tapping that in where I normally apply bronzer. I am going for a nice sultry type of fall look today that is glowy at the same time. My skin is warmed up. Now I'm using the other side of the brush and going in to the bronzer. And then I'm using this right on my eye as a transition. I have been doing this often, and I feel like it's just the perfect amount on my eye, and I do like how chunky this brush is. Looks really pretty, nice and bronzed up. Now let's get into the nude matte filter. I did end up choosing the lighter shade just because I really want this to brighten underneath my eye. This one is in shade 2 light, and I just love these Dior compacts. I know they have been releasing back-to-back releases, but each one has definitely hit the mark in the most perfect way possible. So let's go ahead and try this out. There's a lot of glow underneath my eyes, so let's go ahead and see if this powder is going to tone that down. Just grabbing a little bit, and then let's go in. Ooh, okay. So this definitely brightens up. Look at the difference. Look at how much glowy that is. And then it just mattified everything. Grab some more and then just apply it on this side. Okay, so far so good. That looks pretty good, right? Let's go back in with the other side of the brush Just go ahead and pat this around my nose, just wherever I feel like I get oily. Okay, my skin looks so glass-like. This is unreal. Dior, what are you putting into your products? Because this is amazing. This is going to be perfect with a high coverage type of foundation. Okay, I may actually end up purchasing the medium shade just to put all over because the light is quite brightening, which I really like underneath my eyes, but this is unreal. Now let's go ahead and apply some blush. Today I'm combining these two palettes. This is the Backstage Rosy Glow, and this one is in shade Rosewood. I think that this is going to be the perfect shade for the fall season. I just have been loving their blushes so much that I had to put this on today. Look at how pretty this shade is. I think this is going to be so perfect for a nice fall makeup look. Using my blush brush, just picking up some of this or a lot of this, just patting up the excess, and then just applying this. Blush goes on so nicely. And I really love powder type of blushes during the colder months. What a gorgeous shade. Now let's go ahead and use this as my eyeshadow as well. And just apply this all over my eye. Going for a very simple fall glowy look today. Now let's get into the new Glow Maximizer. And again, this one is in 3 Pearly Peach Glow. And I actually have never purchased these Backstage Glow highlighters. I've never been a highlighter person, but Dior changed that. Earlier this year, Dior came out with this Glow Luminizer. This one is in shade Pink Strobe, and I have been absolutely loving this. I apply this as eyeshadow, as a blush, and I figured, why not try these out? If they are a similar type of formula, then I definitely am going to love this as well. Even though these are peachy shades, I think that they are going to be perfect for the winter months because they do have that warmth to them, especially this shade here. And then I do love this shade as well. This is going to be perfect as a highlight. And then of course these two shades as well. Ooh, I can't wait to try this. I first want to mix both of these shades, and I do want to apply these as a blush topper. I love that these don't have chunky glitter, because that's what I absolutely dislike with highlighters, is when they look chunky. That is pretty. I don't see any kind of texture, but of course, how am I going to see texture when this pretty much faded everything? Now I'm going to pick up this really pretty golden shade, and I just want to apply this as a highlight, just where I normally highlight. Oh, that looks so pretty. Very nice and subtle. Just getting in a little bit closer, just want to show you that highlight. And it's a very nice type of glow. Now I'm picking up a little bit of this darker tone. Actually, when you do apply it on, you do definitely see that peach tone. I think this is such a perfect type of fall and winter look. Using this beige-like highlight, I do want to highlight my brow bone, just right underneath. Okay, so this one does have chunky glitter. That is definitely a bold highlight. Let's try this highlight in my inner corner just to see what it looks like. Let's go ahead and just put some right in here. So that's the finished eye look without any mascara or an eyeliner. And I really am loving this product. I love the glow that it gives without looking too chunky. Now, of course, again, this one does have a little bit of that chunky glitter, but otherwise these three are beautiful. They're creamy, and I don't see any texture on my face. It just it looks so nice and glowy in a subtle way, and I love that. Now for mascara and eyeliner, I am using these two products by Dior, their newest mascara as well as the satin brown liner. I'm going to apply these off camera and I'll be right back. There's a finished look with some mascara and eyeliner, and I did keep my eyeliner fairly simple today, a very small wing, and that chocolate brown just looks gorgeous, especially for the fall and winter month. I think my makeup looks great today. I really am loving this setting powder. Now for lips, and I do have a new lipstick from Dior. This one is in the Dior Addict, and it is a refill, and this is 558 in Bois de Rose. Dior makes some great lipstick formulas, and I have been loving their Dior Addict formula, and this one in Bois de Rose just looked like the perfect pinky type of fall shade, and I think it's going to look so good with my look today. I do have a new case for the refill, and this one is in Silver Cannage, and it's this beautiful silver case, and it fits the lipstick perfectly. Before I apply the lipstick, I am going to apply a liner, and this one is also by Dior. I really love their liners. They are so long wearing, and this one is in Nude Blush. So there's the lips lined, and I always like to blend it in slightly. Okay, now let's apply the lipstick. So there we have the lips, and I think it looks so good, but let's take it a step up. Now let's highlight the lips. So I am going to pick up the same shade that I used on my eyes, and I just want to go right in the middle. Just tap, tap. Now I just want to show you the difference before I do the top part. See how it gives that glow to your lips? It's really pretty. Now for my top lip, picking up this highlight, I just want to highlight the top of my lip. And this just makes them look a little bit more plump. I think this highlighter is so pretty, and it can be used in a multitude of ways. Today I use it as a blush, as a highlighter, as an eyeshadow, and even as a topper to my lips. I think this is definitely a keeper. As for this nude matte powder, I am pleasantly surprised. Normally I stay away from powders unless it's to brighten underneath my eye to remove that glow, but this I would definitely consider applying all over my skin. Now the light is quite bright, but if you like that brightening effect underneath your eye, then this is perfect. And then I would probably choose the medium shade for all over, but this gives you poreless skin. You pretty much have baby doll skin. Absolutely. Baby doll skin is what this product will give you right on top of your foundation. And if you have dry skin like I do that is still acne prone, then I think this is perfect. If you are looking for something that will give you a filter-like effect on your skin, then this would be it. I am just loving all of Dior's powders lately. Their bronzer is great. Just the formula that they have, it's non-drying. It really sits on the skin beautifully, and at the end of the day, it really has no dry patches whatsoever. So great job, Dior. I really am loving these products. That is it for my video today. I hope you enjoyed watching, and if you were not subscribed to my channel, definitely be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell to get notified when I upload new videos. Also be sure to follow me on Instagram, and if you are interested in any more of my videos, I will leave a couple more right here for you. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video.